motors that have failed. We have a chassis locking pin motor over there. This is where all of our spare parts are. We have a stack of spare harnesses that we use. All kinds of stuff. There's all of our hardware, spare parts down here. And then upstairs we have a train set up that you guys can look at and stuff. So you got lots of people to ask questions from.
Obviously, we have 3 trains. We have 3 bays, so 1, 2, 3. Take them off every day. We inspect every train every day. Green tag it if it can't be green tagged and doesn't have repairs. If we have an issue with a train that we green tagged and we need to troubleshoot it, we'll bring it in like this train is in. We'll hook it up and then we can diagnose it and do the repair in here while the ride is still operating. So right now we pulled this train off so that y'all can take a look at it. Get a little more hands-on with it. So row 1 is down for y'all. We have the back open, we have the front of the harness open for you as well. Then obviously the rest of them are up. And then on that side, we have some other tools, our harnesses and stuff, just everyday things that we use. So you can take a look around. And obviously you have a ton of people in here you can ask questions if you have any. So just go gander. Enjoy. So we just have it open.
That's cool.
And so all he did was, so we have the front face, if you can see it opened up. So say we're having issues with the harness not working properly. This is kind of what we do to dive in, see what's going on.
You can open the harness from here. And then there's 3 different positions for the locking pins. You can open, latch. So, we'll just come out part way so that they skip control. Switch to when you need it. And then they'll go out for the lock.
That's when they're fully in.
That lock chain securely.
They got flappers in here which have this sensor to say unpaid, lost.
6 sensors per seat tell you if you're locked.
Yeah, this ride better. This one and Mako.
Yeah. There's a total of 140 sensors on this train. Sorry, 240.
And yet it doesn't hardly ever go down. That's pretty good.
Not really.
They do a good job. There's every now and then you get a lot of nuisance faults that operations is able to take care of, but they look at the fault codes and try to figure out which ones are the most prevalent and then go. Because one of the biggest problems is the locking pins.
Yeah,
especially
I can imagine.
Especially if they're not the person isn't locked in all the way and your pin isn't quite lined up. When it goes to push out, it won't come out.
Right.
So you gotta check,
Yeah, because this one, once you're riding, it doesn't pull forward either towards you, does it?
No.
Yeah.
No. It's once you're locked, you're locked. Now, with the exception of the vest. Now the vest locks.
Yeah.
Those in these positions.
Oh, I didn't even realize it had like moving parts in it.
So I'll show you this one. So when the harness is not locked, this will adjust to any position, to different chest heights. As soon as you lock it,
yeah,
it's tight.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Let me open it.
So it'll accommodate different check positions.
Do you guys have to refinish the seats every once in a while too, or yeah?
Anything else?
Especially in the summer.
Okay. So that's part of the
Yeah.
reason with these wraps are.
That's fine.
There's the foam here, but when you're sitting there, waiting, a lot of people like to pick,
Yeah.
and then you got to be able to clean it well and all that. And once the sweat and oil start to get, it just breaks down the foam. So they're so much they're a lot cheaper as well. You just unlace it and put a new one on.
Yeah, just like in a gym or anything.
Yep.
How often you have to replace them? Like every week?
No.
No.
I mean, these they're a little bit better to clean,
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Just
Yeah.
clean them every day.
Yes, like you can see, like this one's newer than this one. This one's starting to get a little bit
Yeah.
dirty and crap. So it all depends.
What do you actually do?
We're the same.
Oh, okay.
Depends on who you're with. So if I'm with an advanced guide, veteran guide, it could take us an hour to do 2 trains. While they're doing that up there, I'm checking everything down here, from batting to electrical hookups to fiberglass bolts to your pin, the harness straps down here, to your crane wheels, every inch of this train, I am inspecting. But we work as a team, and then as soon as they're done up there, as soon as I'm done, we move to the next row. So,
You just do this ride?
yes. So I'm the assistant soup over this ride, and I have 7 guys that work with it. So every day, train has to be 100% before it can go out on the ride to get green tag. And obviously, if we find anything, we have to fix it. Yeah.
How many chain dogs are there?
There are 2 chain dogs. They got 1 on 1 and 2. You can see a little bit better from this side. Try and get out. There you go. Any other questions? Track, and we reference this daily.
And what is Alfredo's Island? Is that the waterfall?
Yeah, it's actually out there. It's just a name that we have. Communication board, but every day, so we don't have 2 people doing the same job. We write down what each of us is going to have, and then if we have anything from the previous day that we have to inspect, we do priority. So we have a priority list. And then obviously we have weeklies and monthlies that we have to take care of. And again, to make sure that everyone is equally doing their part and that no one is doing the same job over. That will make up the rest of one side. So you have 4 per side.
There's like a little something on the wheel that runs over this, or like what slows it down?
Recesses.
Yeah, the bolt
Oh.
sits
So you
in
can
here.
attach it.
Yeah. What wears it?
Yeah, just the
on
friction.
the train, if
Steel pads.
the steel pads. Here, I'll show you. If you walk over there,
Oh, okay, I
we
see.
have those steel pads.
I mean, it's slanted, that hard. Well, I went like this and then it fell forward.
With the panels off on the back, you see your armored locks and reductions for 2 seats.
This will be on top of the train.
Yep. All of this is on top. This is on the right-hand side. This is on the left-hand side. This is what was in the harness that you saw when they were opening and closing it. Unlocking, latching, and locking it here. So yeah, this is just for us when we have new people and we are training them and they have questions. We're getting them used to troubleshooting.
Huh.
That bolts up to that piece,
Yeah.
and so then the train can roll out and see that overhead hoist.
Uh-huh.
That's how we lower the individual pieces down.
Okay. But what is this piece here for?
To get it outside the building.
Oh, okay.
So
Gotcha.
then, once once it's here, you can hook it up to the hoist, and then go forward with it, and then lower it down.
Gotcha. So you pop it up and roll it on.
Yeah, this goes up to those bolt holes, and then it can be used to guide it back in
Okay.
when you're putting it back in. Because we'll bring it down piece by piece. Like the pilot car sits on that black stand over there. All the other cars will have sit around on the floor. Let me take a seat pad over here.
How much does one cost? One set?
Well, it's
Heavier than I thought.
Like I said, it's got a piece of metal in it.
Yeah.
So these horns are actually formed out of steel, and that way, even if you rip the chunk of the padding off, you can't come out of the seat.
Oh, that makes sense.
And that bolts in, there's threaded bolts in the middle of that plate. So even if you got scared and rubbed in the padding and ripped it off,
Has someone ripped that hard?
not so much on this one, but like cracking, people will dig their fingernails into it.
Oh yeah.
And rip chunks off, but there's a steel ball in it.